We shall now discuss the calculation of food cost. Food cost, this refers to the cost of food incurred in preparing the meals served. Food cost percentage, it refers to the percentage of the revenue from sales incurred in preparing the meals, that is, the cost of food as a percentage of sales of food. Gross profit or kitchen gross profit, the excess of sales over the cost of food expressed as a percentage or in financial terms, potential food cost or sales. The cost, food cost or sales under perfect conditions, this may be expressed as a percentage or in financial terms. Methods of food control. There are basically three methods of food control: weekly or monthly food cost report, daily food cost report, and detailed daily food cost report. We shall now study each of these reports in detail. Weekly or monthly food cost report. It is usually followed by a small or owner-owned managed unit, because for calculating of the monthly food cost report for an operation, the detailed information is not thought to be necessary, or it is considered as an everyday part of the manager activity in order for the operation to be successful. The weekly or monthly food cost report is almost a reconciliation report of an activity that is tightly controlled daily by management. A weekly or a monthly food cost report includes opening food stock level from the first day plus total purchases for the period, that is the entire month, less closing food stock level at the end of the month, which equals to the total cost of food consumed, the total food sales at the end of the month, and the food cost percentage is calculated from the above information. The advantages and disadvantages of weekly or monthly food cost report. The advantages are: it is simple and quick to produce. It can give an indication of the general performance of the unit. The disadvantages are: this information is produced after 7 or 28 days of operation. It provides no intermediate information so that any undesirable trends, for example, food cost too high, may be corrected earlier. And the last disadvantage is, it does not provide the daily or to-date information on purchases, requisitions, and sales. The next method of food control is daily food cost report. This food cost method is suitable for a small to medium sized operations or where not a too sophisticated method is required. The cost involved in relation to the savings to be made do not justify a more involved method. The format of the daily food cost report is as follows. It includes the day, opening food storeroom inventory, purchases for the day, total food available, food requisition for the day by the kitchen, food sales, food cost percentage is calculated for the day. The food purchases, food requisitions, food sales and food cost percentage to date is also calculated. When we compare to the weekly or monthly food cost report, the daily food cost report gives to-date information which helps management to understand the days when the food cost is high in order to take effective action. The advantages and disadvantages of daily food cost report shall be discussed in this slide. The advantages are: it is simple and easy to follow. It gives a reasonably detailed account of the general performance on the day-to-day basis of business. It records the daily stock level, daily purchases, daily food requisition and the daily food sales, and enables the daily food cost percentage to be calculated. This information is used for preparing to-date totals, that is, the running totals to date. The to-date food cost percentage smooths out the uneven daily food cost percentages and highlights the corrective action to be taken. The disadvantages are: the report relies heavily on the accuracy of the basic information to be collected. For example, the total of daily purchases, daily requisitions. It is not totally accurate as it ignores such things as the cost of staff meals, food transferred to the bars, for example, potato chips, nuts, salted biscuits, trays of canopies, etc., which are given away free in the bars to customers, and items such as lemons, limes, etc., which are included in certain drinks, and the beverages transferred to kitchens, for example, wine, spirits, beer, etc., for use in the cooking of specific dishes. The third method of food cost control is detailed daily food cost report. This food cost report is a development of the daily food cost report and refines the accuracy of the report by taking into account the cost of beverages transferred into the kitchen, the cost of food transferred out of the kitchen and to the bars, and the cost of employee meals. The format of the daily food cost report includes stock levels at beginning of each day, storeroom purchases, total food available in storeroom, food requisitioned, direct purchases, beverages transferred to kitchen, cost of the food used, cost of the employee meal, transfer of food to bar, cost of the food sold, food sales, food cost percentage, cost of the food sold, food sales and food cost percentage to date. If you compare the formats of daily food cost report, we will find that more detailing has been done in terms of beverage transfers to the kitchen, cost of employee meals is included, transfer of food to the bar is also included in this format. The advantages and disadvantages of detailed daily food cost report are as follows. The advantages are more accurate than the two previous food reports. It includes additions to the cost of food for beverages transferred to the kitchen and deductions for the cost of food transferred from the kitchen to the bar and for the cost of all employee meals. Separates purchases into those that go straight to the storerooms and those that go direct to the kitchen and are charged immediately to the kitchen. And the true cost of the food sold to the customer is more accurate. The accuracy of the to-date food cost percentage is refined to take into account all daily transactions and to be the basis against which corrective action may be taken. The disadvantages are that this cost report relies very much on the accuracy of the collected information. Example, the collection of all requisition notes, the collection of the good received sheet and the checking of it against the delivery notes, credit notes, invoices, etc.